I remember this film called Splice. She's a new hybrid species. She's not human, not entirely. Strange pupils. The Russian title was Chimera. The Chimera means she-goat. According to Greek mythology, was a monstrous fire-breathing hybrid creature composed of different animal parts from Lycia, Asia Minor. A chimera is an individual whose body is composed of cells that are genetically distinct, as if they are from different individuals, and sometimes they really are from different individuals. The god Amit is a chimera. These mad scientists create this creature and then mix human DNA, creating a hybrid called Dren. She looks a bit human as she gets older, but she killed and ate their dog. And then he has sex with her. The film made me feel traumatized and sick. They're so preoccupied with Dren that they don't realize these creatures change gender and kill each other. And at the end, Dren becomes a man and violates the doctor. Connecting to the next nightmare scenario, The Island of Dr. Moreau is an 1896 science fiction novel by English author H.G. Wells. The text of the novel is the narration of Edward Prendick, who is a shipwrecked man rescued by a passing boat. He's left on the island home of Dr. Moreau, a mad scientist who creates human-like hybrid beings from animals via vivisection. They do the same with plants. It's called grafting, so graphene, grafting. Dr. Moreau is this weird... I see this type of people in my country that join cults. Mephistopheles in alchemy colors, white face paint. Look at it. Both have a three-pointed hat, glasses, white face paint, and red lips. They're telling you that Dr. Moreau is the devil. The vampire in Dark Shadows saw McDirty and called it Mephistopheles. He was awakened by a yellow dragon with iron teeth, confronted by a giant letter M with the luminance of 1,000 lanterns. Yes, the 1,000 points of light. The Doctor has a little friend he keeps close. I've seen Jokers with a small version of themselves, and this one has a mini Joker creation. 19th century engraving of Goethe's Faust. Homunculus in alchemy literally translates into little man. The little man is dressed the same, just like Dr. Evil with Mini-Me. Theophrastus von Hohenheim claimed he could make human creatures with great knowledge and power in his alchemical vessel. Are they admitting that these small beings are alchemical creations? Is this a confession? Next is a serial about these combination creatures called the Wuzzles. The Wuzzles is a 1985 American animated television series. The premise is that the main characters are hybrids of two different animals. The Wuzzles feature a variety of short-rounded animal characters, each called a Wuzzle, which means to mix up. Each is a roughly even and colorful mix of two different animal species, as the theme song mentions, living with a split personality, and all the characters sport wings on their backs. All of the Wuzzles live on the Isle of Wuz. Double species are not limited to the Wuzzles themselves. From the appleberries they eat to the telephonograph in the home or a luxury home called a castle scraper, nearly everything on Wuz is mixed together in the same way that the Wuzzles are. I think I came across this when I was looking into 1980s fashion. I mean, the 80s was quite weird. And my shock to realize this is Island of Dr. Moreau for children. Dr. Moreau lives on an island home. He's a mad scientist who creates human-like hybrids from animals. The Wuzzles live on the Isle of Wuz. They're a mix of two different animal species. This is creepy. It's like they're teaching children about genetic engineering. Like when you grow up, this is going to be a thing. I'm looking at this symbol again. The hexagram has 6 sides, plus the 5 equals 11. It relates to hybridization, gene editing, or gene grafting. I'm wondering if the mythological creatures may have been a DNA-altered species. Again, referencing the night breed. That's what people are going to become. The ones that got a needle in the arm at least. Let's look at this again. If you turn it on the side, what does it look like? It looks like the rune Inguz. Ing was the first seen to move amongst the East Danes. Then east he went across the waves. His wagon followed behind, and the warriors named him so. Ing is the Anglo-Saxon god of fertility. He journeyed to Jutland and united the Viking people there. In the northeast of England, kings claimed to be descendants of Ing. It signifies a fertile period for the mind, body, and spirit. Inguz, the god Ing. Deities: Freya, aka Ishtar, zodiac Taurus, tarot, judgment. Inguz represents genetic structure, combined elements, creative success, goal completion, fertility. Inguz looks like a diamond, but in 3D form it's an octahedron. Inguz is an octahedron connecting to sulfur hexafluoride molecule, connecting to uranium hexafluoride, which produces fuel for nuclear weapons. Uranium is a radioactive metal. Radiation mutates genes. Red blood turning black. You see their legs? Children of Saturn. The girl at the bottom with a portal around her head. Mutants X. The XO tet symbol, but also X marks the spot. Therefore, they are marked. I told you about Grimm on my first channel, and I said Grimm is Animorphs updated. In the book series An Alien Came to Earth and Children Got Powers to Shapeshift, they are telling you there's beings who appear human, but they aren't. Letter Shin, meaning tooth, type mother, astrology fire, and in alchemy it's fire. Shin is compared to Inguz. Inguz is the god Ing. Shin is a mother. They both represent judgment in the tarot cards. The tribe of Dan means judge and judgment. Taking us to Dark Planet. Earth 2131, our planet is a picture of destruction and devastation. Radiation storms, disease and famine claim 1 billion lives annually. But still, two factions are at war for what remains. Genetically enhanced humans called alphas and non-altered humans called rebels. Their mission is to penetrate wormhole, that number. Legends have said that beyond the wormhole lies a mysterious dark planet which may be inhabitable. I've seen the Joker portrayed as a devil, the Joker with a tail and a 3-point hat. You know what that looks like? Leonard is a Grand Master of the Witch's Sabbath. He may take many forms, including a black bird or a withered tree, but most often manifests as a man with the head of a goat and 3 horns. Leonard, or Master Leonard, is a demon or spirit in the Dictionnaire Infernal, Grand Master of the nocturnal orgies of demons. He is represented as a 3-horned goat with a black human face. He mocks his initiates with one of his horns. Infernal powers obtained from the worship of Master Leonard range from metamorphosis into monstrous animals, or men to flight as an incubus. There's a mention of a Master Leonard in association with the alleged deity of the Templars, the Baphomet. Leonard has been known to take other forms, and there's some connection to the legend of the werewolf. He has been known to appear as a handsome soldier, a favorite of many demons. Interesting that they draw the fool with horns on his head. Alaces is a demon that appears in the demoniacal grimoires, such as the Liber Officiorum Spirituum, Pseudomonarchia Daemonum, and the Lesser Key of Solomon. He is described in the Lesser Key of Solomon and Pseudomonarchia Daemonum as a duke taking the form of a fire-breathing lion-headed soldier riding a horse. In the Liber Officiorum Spirituum, Alaces appears as Algor or Al Gore. Algorithms. We have a Joker riding on the horse and playing music, which tells me these entities use some sort of frequency. I just finished reading this book. I'm suspicious of this author. The Pied Piper comes to the town to rid them of rats. you have the words piper, mime, and devil on the same page. Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem looks like a mime stroke vampire. The Dogon symbol is meant to be the Orion constellation instead of Sirius. Odin holding that symbol with one eye. Dark planet, same symbol over one eye. Look at the symbol on the forehead. Rob Zombie often has clowns in his films. Rob is like a zombie stroke clown hybrid. The clown in Devil's Rejects is similar to the clown in Slipknot. The one on the left with the mime makeup, I think they were acclimating people to being masked and celebrities wearing a mask over a mask. Insane Clown Posse had a CD series called The Dark Carnival, one eye and a crow. The devil-looking ringmaster with the three-finger shin claw. The horned wraith with a crow. Heaven and hell, above and below symbol. Two birds. The devil's carnival. Serpent, zombie, clown with the diamond. 4 is the death number because they're all dead. 4 is half of 8. 8 is an octahedron. You cut an octahedron and you get a diamond. White makeup, dark eyes, green hair. The devil has clown makeup and horns. The lords are coming. I see a horned figure with arms out and a tail, similar to the Joker Jester, and the Hopi clown with horns. The tribe of Dan. Dan shall be a serpent in the way, a horned snake in the path. They don't have creative abilities, so they make you create it. It's all gone dark in the last decade. His dark materials, the line crosses into the ATE, et. This obviously is a boy, portal and dimensions. The portal with the animals is like the Mayan wheel with the animal symbols around it. The poster is a wheel inside of a wheel like the Aztec calendar system. There's a rabbit indicating Stargate portals. There's a snow leopard or a Balaam to the right connecting to Denver Airport mural using children's souls to open dimensional doors. And the fight between the one who sacrifices, the jaguar or Balaam, the dark crystal, the dark tower, Thor, Dark World, Star Trek Into Darkness, Dark Shadows, Dark City, Dark Journalist, The Dark Knight Rises, The Dark Net. Characteristics of tricksters, almost always male, can act as hero or villain, can be funny or mean, causes confusion, disobedient, reflects uncertainty, spontaneous, untrustworthy, which means that they can't be trusted. So there's a massive joke that they're playing on all of society, and I think, and it might not be what you think it is.
Ja. Vilken duktig flicka du har visat dig att vara. Du lyckades ta dig ända hit till mig. Och nu kan jag äntligen besitta den gyllene. Jag kan se giftet flöda genom ditt blod. Men som jag har lovat ska jag avsluta ditt lidande. Allt jag ber om i utbyte är det du bär på. Den gyllene. Ja. Ge den till mig. Sådär. Ja. Det återstår såklart ett litet hinder. Du tog dig hit, duktig flicka. Men nu måste du komma ut igen. Om du kan.